up, YouTube? Listen, man, it's time to get back to the money. If you guys are ready to make some money this week, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and set a definitive goal. If you guys are ready to make $1,000 this week, many of you going to do it tomorrow. Let me know down in the comments below. Everybody be in the Discord first thing in the morning. We will get busy with SPY and Tesla. Everybody else consider joining the money team, okay? Listen, as always, I got a jam-packed video for you guys. This one's going to be a good one, especially you guys from our long-term investors. Please make sure you like, subscribe, help the video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Guys, I'm jumping right into it on today because I got a jam-packed one for you. Really quickly, man, I'm jumping it off with the SPY. Check it out. Ticker symbol SPY is already down in pre-market. So check this out. Please be in the Discord first thing in the morning. I want you to have a support level of 520, and I want you to have a resistance level, that means an above price target of 530. We're going to be operating in a $10 range, okay? $5 in both directions. So from here, it can fall $3 to support, then bounce. It can fall from here, break through support, and go down further. From here, it can bounce and then head to 525, break through that, and then head to 530. Let me know if you guys understand location. That is important on the journey for you to make sure you are mastering your trades, okay? But listen, today is all about some plays Coach got for you guys for the long haul. Check it out. Listen, I'm sharing with you my top 20 stocks to buy now. If you are a long-term investor, if you want to know some plays that will do good just in the long term, meaning the next 1 to 3 years, if not longer, please put some of these on your radar, add some of these to your portfolio. Of course, as always, buy them low. Around here, we buy low, okay? So any price you see, consider getting it at least 5%, 10% lower if you have the ability to do so. Today, I'm kicking it off with Robinhood, one particular company that has changed the game, that will change the game, and will be the #1 player in this gamified finance space, okay? They're going to keep the game on lock. They already been doing their thing. Once their image gets cleaned up and their name gets a little more credence to it, watch out for this one, guys. Please put this one on your radar. You can make a lot of money with this one. It already has shown what it can do. I'm excited about what it will do, okay? Please put Robinhood on your list. #2, I got Palantir for you guys. If you've been with me for any amount of time, whether at $8, whether at $10, $12, or most recently $20, you already know this gets busy. You already know what to expect. So anytime you get a chance to get this one on a dip, a pullback, a correction, you need to do so, okay? Because that's the buying opportunity of a lifetime. This has a proven track record, especially if you've been with Coach, okay? We already know what this is capable of doing. We already know how we put it down because it's about our entries. Matter of fact, guys, where you buy matters more than what you buy. You can have all the good stocks you hear people talking about, but if you don't have the right entry, none of it matter. Think about everybody that got this at $8 with me, $8.69. And we sitting at 94 right now. You think we tripping about the little pullback it's having in 2025? No. Think about everybody that got it at $20, okay? And you think we tripping about this being $94? No. This is a long way away from 20. But my point being is when this come down, we have an opportunity of a lifetime. Next one, guys, is gold. Ticker symbol GLD. In addition to Bitcoin, you guys want to make sure you have the counter to Bitcoin, which is gold. So when Bitcoin going crazy, this gonna go down. But when Bitcoin is lagging, stalling, this will be how you want to go about it, okay? GLD sitting on this one. If you part of the money team, you've been eating good off of this one. I kind of put this in the mix a lot just because you have to know the type of times you're in and what will perform. This is indeed one of those ones, okay? Next is Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX. Look at this one sitting at 1,000. Who told you guys first that this was going to $1,000? This is $1,000. Y'all know my spiel. You guys know what it is, man. But on a pullback. If you ever see this in the sevens, I'm gonna repeat the things I told you guys from the get-go. But if you ever see this in the sevens or the eights, you have to know it's supposed to be this price. It's supposed to be 1150, matter of fact, but it's supposed to be in the thousands. So when you see it under 1,000, I want you to remember, Coach told me Netflix is a stock that will always run to $1,000. It's going to run way higher than this, but you guys need to know. Okay, you need to know to get it on the low. I don't want you necessarily trying to buy it at 1,000. You need to purposely buy it low. So even everything you hear me say, you need to be thinking about a stop loss, how to properly manage your risk, making sure you buy low. Let me know if that's understood. Okay, what else Coach got for you guys? Costco, ticker symbol COST, sitting at 990, 64. This one always gets busy. One of the best ran, if not the best ran company in the world is Costco. You need to have this when you don't know if we're going to go into a recession, if you don't know if we're going to have all kind of unforeseen events take place. One particular company that can withstand all of it, or just withstand better than most, is Costco. Okay, they got the perfect business model. They got the perfect subscription plan. They got the perfect way to suck in customers. They got everything you could want a business to be in terms of great leadership as well. Okay, Costco, please have this one. Please consider this one as part of your portfolio. Now listen, guys, you don't have to get all of these. I got Uber, for example. You need to look through this and think about what's of interest to you. Okay, this don't mean you got to get all 20. Matter of fact, I don't even like you guys having more than 3 to 5 stocks. Okay, 10 is like my max number, but I want you to have variety. I want you to know long term, these are some of where you need to be in thinking about investing in. Don't spread yourself thin trying to buy everything. You need to pick a handful so you can get as much money as possible into these, especially when they're at low prices. Let me know if that low price part is understood. Okay, matter of fact, everybody write this in a comment: buy low. Everything Coach say, buy low. That's what you want to write. Everything Coach say, buy low. Put that in there so I make sure we make a statement across the globe. Okay, Uber sitting at $75. Guys, if you can catch this in the 50s or 60s, this is a great buy. This is a great company to be in. They're doing their thing. They'll continue to do their thing. And again, do not miss out on where you need to be for companies that has a lot of upside potential. Okay, what else Coach got? CrowdStrike. This one is a beast. Okay, ticker symbol CRWD, sitting at 372. All these prices, you want to make sure you get them lower than this if you can. Okay, CrowdStrike, we talking cybersecurity right here, guys. You're going to need that in this new world of AI that's coming. You're going to need, I'm talking about companies specifically, are going to need this level of support that they provide. Already best in class in terms of cybersecurity, along with some other ones, but I'm going with the young guns. I'm going with the runners. And so CrowdStrike is one of those ones you want to have, especially if you were around with me to see what Palantir did and you felt you liked that. When I teach you about plays like Uber and when I expose you to plays like CrowdStrike, these are the ones that has that same type of vibe and that potential. Robinhood is another one. Those three has that. If you like, man, I want that Palantir type of feeling. Think about these, okay? What else Coach got? Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA. This one is down to $100. Matter of fact, this one might come down even lower, but that's even better because we know they are best in class. The chips is going to still dominate. AI going to dominate. Robotics going to dominate. And guess who's going to be powering all of it? Nvidia, okay? And so again, if you can get these still deal prices, knowing what the future look like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months from now, guys, you can't beat that. Load the boat on some of these, man. Make sure you do yourself and your family justice, okay? Nvidia, have it on your radar. The lower the better, because you already know what this got the potential to do, okay? What else we got? Meta, ticker symbol META. Now, this was the best performing. This will return to that, but not right now. But they still on the list because when they get past whatever beef they got going on with this administration, when that is behind us, guess what? They gonna hawk every other stock and blow past everybody, okay? Meta gets busy. You just have to understand what you're investing in. For the time being, they got a little bit of a headwind they got to deal with this administration, okay? Mark Zuckerberg, he's a finicky flip-flop type of guy. He don't have a backbone. So although he's a great CEO, he's one of the CEOs that's still with the company he started. That part is a plus for Meta. But one minute he wasn't for this administration, next minute he is. So he played both sides, and people that play both sides, they don't usually come out on top, okay? So again, Meta got to deal with that, but when they do, understand they'll walk down any stock that has surpassed it in the short term, okay? Put Meta on your list regardless. I always tell you, same thing. If this is in the fours, you buy it, because this too is $1,000 stock, just like Netflix, okay? Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Don't get the game twisted. Soon as Elon get back to the office, soon as he get out of politics, this should take off. That's on top of the robotics. That's on top of FSD. That's on top of Tesla. That's on top of Skylink. That's on top of all the SpaceX and all the other stuff he got going on. Do not sleep on this, but use these opportunities at these low prices. They have earnings this week, for example. If they are to fall, for say they come to 180 and you see it down there, you might think, Coach, they ain't coming that low. Trust me when I tell you guys stuff, okay? If they come to 180, that's a real possibility, first and foremost. You need to be looking like, okay, this is buying opportunity of a lifetime, okay? It can't get no worse. That's what you got to tell yourself. Nothing they're doing can't get any worse. So if the price go lower, you're going to hit a point of no return where you can't go but up. And so you need to be thinking strategically, not with your emotions. We get money. We don't complain. We don't get caught up in the politics, okay? So keep the main thing the main thing. Tesla needs to be in your portfolio. They still go crazy, all right? Google, ticker symbol GOOGL, sitting at 150. When they get it all figured out, they will be players in the game too. Everything, the good thing about this recession, correction we're going through, whatever you want to call it, is everything is going down with the ship, okay? So you'll have ample opportunity across the board to get some nice plays, okay? And so Google will be one of those ones. What else Coach got for you? Another young gun, Cava, ticker symbol CAVA. Check it out. Cava is your equivalent to Chipotle, okay? Think about the Mediterranean. Think about it being Asian style. Think about the food industry, okay? Think about like Texas Roadhouse. This is not a comparison. I just want to talk about the food stocks that do good. Texas Roadhouse gets busy. Chipotle gets busy. Cava gonna be the new one that kills all of them, okay? Put this one on your radar. Go look all this stuff up if you need to, guys, okay? I'm just sharing with you what's on my top 20 list for right now, especially for my investors, okay? You need to know what to invest in, but only do it if you have a 1 to 3 year outlook at the minimum, because the longer you hold it, the better, okay? What else Coach got for you? SoFi, y'all remember this one. Look at SoFi sitting at $11.33. If you catch this in the $9 range, $10 range, you need to go crazy. You need to be getting excited for what this company can do and will do in the future, near term and long term, okay? SoFi, just a heads up, it's a slow moving play, so you need to know that, all right? And so if you have this, you need to have patience. You're not going to run like Hood going to run. You're not going to run like Netflix going to run. You're not going to run like Palantir going to run. But guess what? It's still going to run. It's still going to get busy. It's still going to have its time to shine. And guess what? It's still going to hit every price target Coach ever laid out for you guys. So $12, $14, $17, $20, all of that stuff is on deck. Get it when it's low. That's how you get the best return on your investment, okay? What else Coach got for you? Coinbase. All right, you already know, man, we rock heavy with Bitcoin. But one way to also make sure when crypto is taking off, you have Coinbase, okay? They're getting pummeled this year. So while they're down, beating down low, sitting at 177, if they go down lower, you want to make sure you are all over this in an anticipatory way. You're anticipating, man, when Bitcoin starts running again, when When crypto starts going crazy again, Coinbase, MicroStrategy, all the things gonna go crazy, okay? It's a game of patience, it's a game of cyclicality. You have to know that, all right? Coinbase had that on your radar, okay? What else Coach got for you? Amazon. If the Amazon truck comes to your neighborhood and or your house, if you know you've been ordering too much, why not invest in the company, guys? Keep the game simple, man. Invest in what you know. Invest in what you know, like and love. Invest in the things you use, you patronize, you are very familiar with. It make the experience a little bit more. So now when they ride up your street, you sit back like this. Yeah, I own a little bit of that. I own a little bit of that company, man. Yep, y'all keep spinning the block. Keep spinning the block. Keep spinning the block, okay? Get Amazon in your portfolio or at least on your radar. So if one of the stocks you do have start underperforming, boom, you swap it out for something like Amazon, okay? You don't have to buy all of these. I'm just showing you the quality companies that you need to have inside your portfolio in terms of individual stocks. AMD, all right, they've been getting smacked. They've been getting the beat down put on them, but don't get it twisted, okay? Still best in class at what they do. Still number two behind Nvidia. So guess what? They can't stay down forever. None of these stocks will, not the good ones, okay? And so when they make a comeback, they gonna come all the way back, similar to how Meta will do. Okay, so expect a crazy run when it happens. You can't time it, so all you can do is invest and be buying and be in position. Okay, again, guys, don't guess, don't gamble, don't try to do nothing out of the norm. Let everything run its course. We don't know how much further this gonna go down, but you have to have a long-term outlook for this in terms of managing your risks along the way as well, okay? What else Coach got? Apple, I don't care what go on. When you still the number one company in terms of valuation and market cap in the market, you still got to account for that. They'll figure all this out. They ain't joining the AI race the way the Wall Street want them to, but they'll get it together, okay? And so again, and even if they don't, they still a quality company. They still a real brand company, and they still better to be in than some of the penny stocks that's going to go down 80% and more. Okay, so again, this is under the twos. If this come back to the 170s, you guys need to be really, really looking at this as an opportunity. Okay, Apple. What else we got? DraftKings. All right, with sports and online gambling. Look for this one to make some noise, okay? If you know you're into that, again, why not play it through an investor hat, okay? You don't have to always be consumers. You can get your parlay in. You can do all the things, okay? You can do all the betting you want to do on the NBA, NFL, WNBA, boxing, the whole nine. But make sure you are investing in these companies that you use it. FanDuel, MGM, ESPN Bets, DraftKings, all of it. Make sure you are an investor in the company. Put DraftKings on your list, okay? And then last but not least, guys, SCHD. You already know this should be a hallmark of all your portfolios. I don't care what's going on. You get this. And under $25, you buy as much of it as you can, okay? You only need 3 total stocks. You can have SCHD, VTI, and QQQ, and you could be good to go, okay? You can keep it that simple. But if you want some fun, high risk, high reward things in terms of individual stocks in your portfolio, please consider the 20 Coach put down. Listen, man, we're going to get up out of here. Everybody be in the Discord first thing in the morning. Everybody else should have joined the money team. We make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.